The roar of foreign jets. Imagine say you dey sleep for your village for northwest, the air quiet and the stars bright. Suddenly, you hear a sound wey no belong for there. A deep, mechanical scream wey dey tear the sky open. E no be the sound of the Nigerian Air Force wey you know. This one loud pass, e fast pass, and e carry the weight of a superpower from across the Atlantic Ocean. Today, Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026, the world don wake up to a news wey don make the diplomatic temperature for Abuja reach boiling point. The Christmas Day airstrikes wey happen for December 2025 bin just be the beginning. Donald Trump don drop a new bombshell wey don leave the Nigerian government scrambling for answers. The headline wey you saw no be clickbait, na a direct warning from the White House. Trump dey threaten more US airstrikes for inside Nigeria. If you think say the bombardment wey happen on December 25th was a one-off event, you need to hear wetin the American president just tell the New York Times. We dey bring you this urgent update because the narrative don shift dangerously. Nigeria dey become the next theater of war for the United States. The air for Nigeria don officially become a global battleground. The New York Times interview. Back in December, when those US fighter jets strike targets for the Northwest, the Nigerian government immediately come out to say na joint operation. Minister Yusuf Toga tried to paint am like partnership, saying Abuja provided the intelligence. But inside a fresh interview published just days ago, President Trump completely flipped the script. He no talk about partnership, he no talk about permission, he talk about punishment. Speaking to the New York Times, Trump been blunt well. When them ask him if the strikes don't finish, he talk am clearly. I'd love to make it a one-time strike, but if they continue to kill Christians, it will be a many-time strike. Let that sink in for your mind. A many-time strike. This na a direct threat of sustained military intervention on top Nigerian soil. Trump don't draw a line for the sand, suggesting say future US military actions no go be determined by the Nigerian Military High Command, but by Washington's own assessment of religious violence. Abuja dey sweat because their diplomatic cover don't blow away. The doctrine of intervention. Now, make we go school for small, make we understand the legal and political side of this matter. For international law, every country get wetin dem call sovereignty, the right to control wetin dey happen for inside their own borders. Normally, if a foreign country wan bomb another place, they need permission. But under the Trump doctrine, the focus don shift to religious freedom and protection. The US government get a section where they track international religious freedom. By labeling Nigeria as a place where Christians they face persecution, Trump they use that as a moral justification to bypass the Nigerian government. It be like wetin dem call responsibility to protect, R2P. But for this case, it is specifically targeted at one group. This is a massive policy shift. It means say the US fit decide to strike anytime dem feel say a certain group dey in danger, regardless of wetin the host country talk. This na wetin we call unilateral action, and it gets huge implications for our national pride and safety. Protector or invader. The official point from some people for Nigeria, especially for the North Central and parts of the South, be say, if our government no fit protect us, make the US come help. Dem see Trump as a savior we go finally stop the killings wey don last for years. But the counterpoint where security experts they raise be say, is this really about security or na just symbolism? Some critics they argue say this na a crusade narrative for Trump's domestic base for America. Them ask, why target a new group like Lakurawa instead of the main Boko Haram or ISWAP? If the US launch many time strikes without coordination, wetin happen if they hit the wrong target? We don't see am happen for Libya and Iraq. Collateral damage leads to anger, and anger breeds more radicalization. If the North feel say the West they fight war against Muslims, the whole country fit explode into a religious war where we know dey now. Trump they play with matches for inside a powder keg. The $9 million lobby. The ripple effect of this threat don't reach the bank accounts of US lobbyists. Reports say the Nigerian government don't hire heavy-duty US lobby firms, signing a $9 million contract to try and reshape the narrative for Washington. They won't convince Trump say Nigeria they do enough to protect Christians so that he go stop the airstrikes. But can you lobby your way out of a fighter jet? The cost of this diplomatic failure are huge. Instead of using that money to equip our own troops or build schools, we dey spend them to stop another country from bombing us. This show say the government dey weak for international stage. If Tinubu no fit stand up to this threat, we fit start to see US drones becoming a permanent fixture in our skies, watching every move we make. My people, as we dey watch this superpower showdown for our sky, I wan ask you one very serious question. You think say the US right to intervene directly to protect Christians, or you feel say this na in violation of our sovereignty we go lead to more wahala? Drop your thoughts for the comments below. I dey read all them. And if you want the raw and unfiltered truth about how global politics dey affect your life, abeg, smash that like button right now. Let's push this video make more Nigerians wake up. And if you never subscribe, wetin you dey wait for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. We go keep our eyes on the sky and our ears for the ground. Subscribe now, may you no miss the next update. The new theater of war. Wetin be the future forecast for Nigeria? The coming weeks could be critical. If another attack happen against the Christian community, we should expect the US to strike immediately to prove their word. This could fit lead to a cold war between Abuja and Washington. We fit see Nigerian government trying to buy more weapons from Russia or China just to show say they get options. The forecast is that Nigeria is entering a season of high-level surveillance. We go start to see more American activity for our military bases. The danger be say if we no handle this well, we fit turn to another proxy war location where big countries they test their weapons for our soil. As we dey wrap up this global gist, make we remember say our safety depend on our unity. If we allow foreign countries to divide us by religion, we go lose our country. Trump say he wants save Christians, but the real question be say, can a foreign bomb bring lasting peace? Make we continue the conversation for the comment section. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and always keep watching the skies.